so good. I'm blown away right now. How is this Alright, so right here, you can recreate the classic scene. Oh. Okay guys, we're currently at Universal Studios Orlando. It's time. The new Jurassic Park tribute store. It's its opening day. When you guys are watching, it's officially open to the public, but it's a team member annual pass holder preview today. We're gonna show off all the new merchandise. I'm gonna show you all the fun little Easter eggs. If you've never gone to these tribute stores, they're like attractions. They build these worlds and experiences, and they're truly something special and unique. They're not just like stickers on a wall. It's like they want to immerse you in something. So let's head in. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful day right now, but now the weather will probably turn around 3 o'clock and become a hurricane.
Oh my goodness, there he is.
So, your cab has been returned.
Yes.
Wait, where'd the police find it?
Turns out I was right. Those minions, they were trying to take it and make it part of Minion Land. Can you believe that?
If you could be a dinosaur, what type of dinosaur do you think you are?
Ooh, a Taxosaurus.
You're ready for that one. It's a pretty long line to get in. Okay, so outside the dark room, before you even enter in, this is amazing. So this is from the original mold of the Triceratops animatronic from Jurassic Park. Looks like Universal's restored it. It's amazing to see this in person because you just realize how massive it was, right? Think about when it's breathing and Alan Grant's, you know, feeling it breathe. Look at the detail on, holy crap. Jurassic Park 30th anniversary tribute store. The making of Jurassic Park, a behind the scenes look at one of the most amazing motion pictures of all time. Now in the Jurassic Park film, they actually have a making of Jurassic Park book in the little gift shop with merchandise. So it's a fun little callback, right? So right there in Jurassic Park pre-production offices, Los Angeles, August 1991. So you enter in. Magnet. They got phone cases with the new 30th anniversary logo on it. $55 for the JP hoodie. And then on the back, object and mirror are closer than they appear. As you know, when the T-Rex chases after them in the Jeep, Ian Malcolm is, you know, screaming, "Must go faster." $17, they have a sexy Ian Malcolm little plush. They even had a little bandage on his leg, and he's got a six-pack. $22. They have a Funko soda for $10. They have that same design. Then they have a keychain for $11. $28, they have a bag. $15, they have an Ian Malcolm mug. For $30, they have a t-shirt of him. I'm always on the lookout for a future ex-Miss Malcolm. If you remember, he says that to Alan Grant in the Jeep. All right, so this is awesome. This is like a production photos, right, of like how they designed the Jeep for Jurassic Park. So here's an interesting, I think, first little sketch of it, right? Materials that they want to use for the seats, how the T-Rex is going to attack it. And then we go over here, it says add bubble to final design. So there's a shot of the Jeep, and then they added the famous bubble, you know, when the T-Rex chomps through the top. There's so many like production photos I've never seen before that are in here. This is awesome. $34. They have this kind of like almost anime style of the T-Rex chasing after the kids and Alan Grant. $25 for this. $40 for this like crop top. $45 for this die-cast Jeep Wrangler. $30 when dinosaurs ruled the earth. One of the final shots of the film. $40 for this t-shirt. Down here they have the fuzzy blanket with that same fun design with them being chased by the T-Rex. But you're looking at $50 for that fuzzy little blanket. $10 they have this classic cup. $35 for this tie-dye shirt. $15 we have a T-Rex and Dilophosaurus pin. $17 and they have some socks. Then if we head down here, they have some phone cases with those same fun design. $38. For $40 they have this kind of like almost like an acid wash Jurassic Park 30th anniversary shirt. Then for $25 they have this little kid green shirt. For $30 they have this red shirt. Grand opening. $29 for this, and then $18 they recreated the license plate. This one's distressed, and then this is the 30th anniversary one, little vanity plate. $90 they have this lounge fly bag. $11 for this pin. $15 for this one. There's a little raptor hatching. For $14 this one is a lot of fun. There's like dirt in it. Then for $9 there's the silhouette of the T-Rex. $11 here's a little key strap. $14 for the lanyard. Then for $10, they have a lanyard pouch. For $110, they have a Jurassic Park jean jacket with the logo. Best part is on the back. You get the logo there on the back of the jean jacket. Now for $80, they have the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Spirit Jersey. Now this is a very special design. One of the hardest to find retro Jurassic Park t-shirts. They go for like $150 each. So the classic design is on the bottom and they put the new logo there. And on the front, there's the logo. I wish they did re-release the t-shirt though. $17, there's this mug. $35 for this little wall sign. For $30, Life Finds a Way, Jurassic Park, 30 years. And for $75, they have some Roosevelts. They have this wonderful fun design. This one is brand new. It's also $75. Got a bunch of scenes from the film. So they have a Psycho 2 poster. Now this is very special. This was given out, I believe, to the opening team of the T2 attraction here at Universal Orlando. So it's even got the engraving T2 3D, Universal Studios Orlando, 1996. You have the police helmet. As you know, there's always an Easter egg for Greg the Llama. Don't touch Greg's mug. And there's a llama on that mug. This is a replica of the DID machine. I saw the actual one at the Academy of Motion Picture Museum in California. So this is a replica, but this is insane to see. He's the one who really came up with the 3D animation for the dinosaurs. So they did a little nod to his office, right? They put his little hockey jersey that he liked right here on the desktop chair. Now they always like to put little peacocks because, you know, NBC's logo is a peacock. In the tribute source, there's a little peacock right there. Now they also did, you know, the CGI for Terminator 2. Now again, I got to see these in the museum in California, but they did a little nod to some of the Terminator 2 stuff over here. Okay. This Easter egg is so good. They have the T-Rex here, but E.T. has made it in. There's a little E.T. to show the scale size with the T-Rex. These look like actual letters from Amblin Entertainment. They were sent out in 1990. Delivered to The Hammer. Do not lose. Taxes. Over here. Not a computer game. So here's a little, you know, description of it. Mixing the old with the new. The dinosaurs seen in Jurassic Park were created two different ways, with live action animation and CGI, computer generated images, animations. After filming Jurassic Park Wrapped, a post-production animation office, much like this one, created and added in the CGI dinosaurs. Animated dinosaurs accurately with a mouse and keyboard proved to be very challenging. To solve this issue, an invention called the Dinosaur Input Device, the DID for short, would ultimately be created. This worked as a means of translating physical movement into code that would be read by the computer to animate the CGI dinosaur. Now, if you remember this little dinosaur, this was in Elliot's room from the Summer Tribute store. So here's some of the 3D rendering, right, for the T-Rex. It's a pretty interesting story. They kind of like went behind everyone's back when they were creating the CGI dinosaurs. $75. They have this Roosevelt shirt. I'm going to be getting this. Dennis Nedry, right? You have the Barbasol shaving cream can right there. And then hidden inside the foliage is a little Dilophosaurus. And over here, this is a really cool like tiki design. $75. Bunch of fun artwork for Jurassic Park. For $40, here's a Dilophosaurus figure. It's like die cast. Then we have the kitchen scene with die cast velociraptors. So $70, they have matching swim trunks, but you can probably use them as shorts also. So in the first room for the little mold machine, it's gonna be the Jurassic Park collectible park gate model. It's gonna be green. They're $8 a piece, but here's some of the fun like concept art. Right here it comes. Now opening date of the film, they have it on a t-shirt, $27. $9, they have a little toothpick holder. $9 for a pin with that design, and then $14 for a magnet. Wonderful tie-dye design. An adventure 65 million years in the making. You have the T-Rex right there. So when they were building the animatronic for the T-Rex at the Stan Winston studio, this is the outline that they made, and they recreated it. That's amazing. If you remember when Phil Tippett is showing where the T-Rex is supposed to come in, right, for the CG, you can see him holding this little T-Rex head around. So up here they have a bunch of like the clothing from Jurassic Park, right? So you have Ian Malcolm's leather jacket, then you have Ellie Sattler's pink shirt, and then you have Alan Grant's shirt. So this is a recreation of the Phil Tippett stop animation of the T-Rex attacking the Jeep. Now they went down to like every little detail recreating this. Those are the same little Jeeps that he used and everything. This is just amazing. I don't know how they were able to track all this stuff down, but this is awesome. See what it says over here. Again, you can kind of see inside the mechanic to the stop motion puppet of the T-Rex. Here's an actual photo, right? So they found that exact same little Jeep. That's right there. All right, so style of animation. The original plan for filming Jurassic Park's dinosaurs would utilize stop motion animation and live action animatronic. The plan would ultimately change when the decision makers of the film's production were shown CGI tests that had been created in secret. It was then decided that CGI would be used to create the shots that were originally slated to be stop motion. All right, and then down here it's going to say, for being replaced by CGI, stop motion played a part in creating pre-production animatics that were used by the filmmakers to preview what some scenes would end up looking like. Two full animatic cinematics were filmed, one being the T-Rex escape and the other being the Raptor kitchen scene. Now the creative team always loves hiding King Kong, and there's a little King Kong Easter egg down there. Pushing around clay. Before Jurassic Park was filmed, all the live animatronic dinosaurs, big and small, had to be sculpted from blocks of clay. This process, which is used today, can be very time-consuming, but created a unique look and feel that the film industry heavily relied on and respected. Here on display is an example of the Dilophosaurus in the beginning stages of creation. After being sculpted, a mold would be taken of the sculpture. This mold would be used to create foam latex skins that would wrap the steel skeletons of the animatronic dinosaurs. Over here we have a little Easter egg. Earl's Acorn Soda. Okay, wait, what do you think of the tribute store right now?
It's like a museum, so it's pretty cool so far. Take your time and walking around, reading all the plaques and stuff.
Okay, down here, there's some little nod to the Mardi Gras tribute store. We got the paint cans down here, French Violet. We got the Alligator Alley. So there's some little nods to the Mardi Gras tribute store down here. These coils are from Universal Monsters Frankenstein in the tribute store. Now all this merch we've already showed off because it came out like last year, but you know, they got the Loungefly, Mr. DNA, the fanny packs, the bucket hats. Like we've showed off all this merch before. It's just awesome hearing all the fans just freak out when they're walking in here. Looks like some storyboards for the kitchen scene. So over here is gonna be the T-Rex fabrication department. Again, here's like all these shots of them sculpting this stuff. Like there it is, and then they recreated it right there. That's like, oh, I'm just nerding out so much. This is a show like where the T-Rex will be, right? And there's the goat with them sculpting the animatronic. So let's read what it says right here. With computer generated animation being so new, other methods were used in tandem with this style, creating full-size dinosaur animatronics in a multi-step process. The larger the dinosaurs were that were being created, the more intricate the process became to make them. The first step was to create what is called a maquette of the dinosaur. The maquette would be taken and cut into vertical slices, much like a loaf of bread. These slices would be traced onto clear transparent paper and used to project the full size of the dinosaur. Those full-scale slices would be recreated out of plywood. On display is a recreation of what the full-size sliced plywood T-Rex would have looked like.
I love Jurassic Park.
$45. They have this wonderful design, right? Pretty fun for the T-Rex chase. We have another Greg the Llama Easter egg. Well, Gerg. Gerg says relax. Well, hidden up there. We are now heading into a soundstage, right? So this is producing the film. Now we're going to go into where they're filming the film. So it says closed set, do not enter with the red light. You have the shotgun. You have the night vision goggles. You have the light and flare set down there. And up here, they have all the license plates that were on all the different vehicles in Jurassic Park. And then we're gonna come over here. There's a bunch of more fun little Easter eggs. We have the radios. We have the caps that the drivers wore. And then we have the plate that, you know, like what the sea bass is served on. We have some park maps right there. And then we have Alan Grant's book right here. And then we have Alan Grant's hats and the famous Barbasol can with the DNA that Dennis Nedry was trying to smuggle out. Right here, it's showing them the set that they built for the kitchen scene, right? So it said, stay out of frame at all times. So you can kind of see him putting in the foliage. You can see the storyboard. This is just great. You could just spend hours just reading and looking at all the little details that they have here. Because then over here, then they built the set. So you can see they put the foliage in the windows, and they have the Velociraptor here jumping on top of here. There's the ladle that falls. But they just did such a good job recreating these scenes. How is this all right, they have these awesome photo ops over here. We got the E-Stock here, and over here they have a little photo op, the Dilophosaurus.
Like, look at this. I should have brought a stick. We could have played fetch, but look at the Dilophosaurus.
So good. All right, so right here, you can recreate the classic scene. Oh, sitting on the toilet. $19. They have a Jurassic Park mug. $33 for this short sleeve shirt. And then we have a hoodie over here with the same classic design. You're looking at $47 for that. Wait, what are you doing over here? Yeah,
You never saw me.
wait, what are you shopping for right now?
Oh my God, I just want to see it because then I can tell everybody that comes by my taxi all the cool things that are in here.
Can we get a picture of you on the toilet?
Sure.
That
I absolutely love.
We're heading into the next sound stage. We have this container full of different Jurassic plushies. Spotted our little Earl the Squirrel Easter egg, danger, electric hazard. You have, little Earl biting the cord. But now it is time for the next Mold-O-Matic, the Raptor Claw. These are each going to be $8 each. Alright, here it goes. Now, this scene always scared me so much as a kid when Alan Grant is talking about the claw, like cutting open your stomach and the intestines falling out. It just like scared me so much as a kid. But that's how it's going to look. I just love all the little artwork that they did. Mold-O-Matic Machine 1, Mold-O-Matic Machine 2. There it goes, there it goes.
Universal specific.
And they have a fun little photo op shot here. Oh my god, they even have the arm down there. Now, fun little backstory about that character is he helped build Disney World. But you gotta charge it up. So they recreated this from the film. Okay, it's the next room. They got the logo up there, the JP. They turn this all into like concrete. $65. They have like some 8-bit dinosaurs shorts. $125 for this hoodie. Now, why these prices are so much is like these are collaborations with designer brands with Jurassic Park. So it's not like technically a Universal theme park merch, right? Those are like $30 for a shirt, but that's why this stuff is going over $100, $70. It's all collaborations with designer brands. Jurassic Park. This is a very like fuzzy hoodie. It's gonna be $80. The T-Rex is grabbing the eye. $145. They have this wonderful jacket. It's the same design of the Jeep design and then of the poster silhouette of the T-Rex right there. For $80, here's a 93 because it came out in 1993 Jurassic Park like soccer jersey, and on the back it says Jurassic Park 93. For $60, they have matching shorts, and I will be buying these. $37 for this drawstring bag. They have your freestyle Coke cup holders, Jurassic Park 30th anniversary. That's the same wonderful Jeep design on the strap. $29 for this cup. And before you enter into the final room, they recreated the sign in the archway for Jurassic Park. Look, even up there, that was like the same artwork that was on all the back of like all the action figures as a kid. Okay, this is awesome. They got John Williams' score playing. We're walking through into the little treat area. Oh, that looks good. We're definitely gonna try that just because it has Mr. DNA on it. Oh my god, look at the Ian Malcolm brownie, the trifle cake. They did such a good job with these. And they have a little spot over here. InGen with like some mannequins showing off all the different merchandise. $75. They have this fun design of a button up, and they have some matching shorts for $60. For $22, they have a little Dennis Nedry rubber ducky in a tub. Then you have an Alan Grant, and then you have Ellie Sattler. It's a little hard to see, but they have shirtless Ian Malcolm. $125 is kind of like a rain jacket. Genetics division, and on the back, skeleton remains. Analyst is the new bar. For $40, they have this like 8-bit Jurassic Park. Said more tourists. Now for $55, I always wanted this. They recreated like the park map and a bunch of fun little stickers and like your ticket to the park. $40. This is like straight out of the 90s. The Velociraptors down there. And over here it says life will not be contained. And it's got the amber right there. It's a long sleeve kind of a spirit jersey. All the fun little designs right there. Could be $80, and on the back you have a mosquito. $40, just like crop top. Almost looks like a little kid shirt.
Final room is like all the merchandise for Jurassic Park. God, this stuff takes me back. I'm dumbfounded how they got all this stuff and just the level of detail and care in here.
Alright, so let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite Jurassic Park piece of merchandise or toy that you got growing up? Or that you got recently, right? A new collectible. So much merchandise that I've like never seen. Like, look how creepy that Dilophosaurus mask is. They have the Valentine's Day cards. Biggest opening day at domestic box office, 18 million. The largest 3-day weekend, 52 million. Fastest film to hit 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. And then highest grossing film of all time, over 900 million worldwide. And it won 3 Academy Awards. Now, again, this is 1993, so you can adjust for inflation. I'm so excited to get this because this is reminiscent of Ray tie-dye shirt in the film, but it's a kid shirt, $35. That is so sad. They have the tribute store coins, right? It's gonna be 4 for $15. So these are the designs. You have spared, no expense with John Hammond. Welcome. You have the T-Rex, and then where do you get 100-million-year-old dinosaur blood? And then here's a little better shot of how they'll kind of look when they're all printed out. And then this is where you're gonna check out. It's running a little more smoother than Mardi Gras. They kind of removed all those things that they had over there. So if you want to get the tribute store snacks, you don't order at the little spot. You have to come to the registers, and this is where you order your tribute store snacks. All right, and you head out, and then right here, they got all the signage, exit only. So you guys got the 30th anniversary whoopie pie. There's blood and bones and gore. Is it better than the Mardi Gras one though?
This is a lot better. Doesn't taste as sweet and out temp.
We got the Mr. DNA sugar cookie. It says bingo, Dino DNA. Mr. DNA sugar cookie, ooh, 7.5. It's almost like a marshmallow fondant it tastes like on top, but 7.5, decent little dessert. Doesn't that look good? You gotta go get all the little sweet treats, King Julian. I know. On your break, I'm sure you can go get some good stuff. You'll do it. I know you're always hungry. All right, stay cool. All right, let's try the shirtless Ian Malcolm brownie. It's like peanut butter or something on top. They don't have any forks, so you gotta kind of excavate the brownie out of there. That's not working. Ian Malcolm brownie review, 8 out of 10. It wasn't as good as the tribute store brownies in the past, but it was a nice moist brownie, and there was kind of like it's almost like a whipped peanut butter mousse on top. It's a very light peanut butter flavor. It's not too heavy, and then it kind of mixes with like the dark chocolate, right? So it's a very rich, it's like a Reese's Pieces brownie. So 8 out of 10. Pretty decent little tribute store snack. We've come a long way since those tribute store snacks from a couple years ago. Oh, feels like I'm eating like diet rubber. Let's talk about the tribute store. It's something special, right? The creative team created something very unique. You get to walk through kind of history and the sets, and you feel immersed. You got to come and visit because there's so much love and care and detail put into every single square inch. And it's just crazy because like that's just a temporary thing. It's only there for a couple months and then it goes away. So thank you, creative team, for working so hard, working those endless nights, right? Trying to put that thing together, because there are millions of people that are going to walk through that over the next several months, right? And just appreciate and going to be in awe. And seeing the toys and the props, everybody has a memory of Jurassic Park. It's just going to bring back all these like nostalgic vibes. And that's why we keep coming back to Universal's for special things like the tribute store. Good job. I think it's better than last year's summer tribute store. That video will be coming. I'm so delayed. I didn't think they were going to be able to outdo it, and I think they did. There's some great photo ops, wonderful merchandise, great treats. That tribute store I want to go through every time I'm here to see what's new. Notice a little detail. There's just so much happening in there. 10 out of 10. You got to go visit the tribute store.
Cafe Obama's changing a little bit. It's becoming a Starbucks for a hot minute while they refurb the old one. So you can see they're setting up everything in there for when the other Starbucks goes down. This is where you'll come for your refreshers and cold brews. All right, we're heading out right now, but in City Walk, they have a new giant banner sign for Universal's Great Movie Escape. They have a Back to the Future one and Jurassic World one.
But on that note, let's go back to the family room. It's getting a little toasty out. Okay, guys, we're back at home. Let's talk about the tribute store now. Now that I've kind of had some like time to think about everything, it's just truly jaw-dropping and amazing. I have no idea how the Universal creative team keeps outdoing themselves, but they do it. They turn what is just a temporary store, right, into a spectacle. Something with rich love and care and respect for the IP, but also builds upon it and creates something new and different and unique. I don't know how they did it, but thank you guys for doing that, because it brought me so much joy walking through it, and just every single guest walking through there was freaking out, and they were smiling and laughing and remembering so many good positive memories about the Jurassic Park franchise, because Jurassic Park is one of the most influential and greatest films of all time, and every single person has a memory or connection to that film. And the store is able to create so many different emotions, right? There's wonder and awe and terror being in that kitchen scene and seeing it in real life, and just imagining, right, if like you were there and the dinosaurs coming after you, you'd be terrified. Now, I know I've been saying this a lot, right? It's like the Universal Renaissance, but it is. Let's look at what Disney has created recently. In terms of like shopping and restaurants, we've gotten Carousel Coffee. And for a themed immersive experience, we've gotten the Tron gift shop. These are lazy, soulless, forgettable experiences. And that's why Universal is so much better than Disney right now, because Universal is letting the creatives be creative, while Disney is just creating this bland, boring, honestly, garbage. I really hope, honestly, for Disney that
things start to change for them and they start being more creative, like how Universal is right now, because this tribute store is so good. And I cannot wait for the Halloween Horror Nights one. That'll probably come out, what, in like late August? Because opening night of Halloween Horror Nights is September 1st. Throughout the next, couple videos and HHN updates, I'm gonna be constantly going into the tribute store, unlocking more different Easter eggs, more story elements, and sharing it with you guys. Just thank you to the creative team for, like, again, working your guys' butts off to transform that store into something totally epic. Like, look at this. They created custom molds for the Jurassic Park tribute store. Look how good this stuff is. It's amazing. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family. Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
You never saw me.
How we felt about the Mardi Gras tribute store, how we feel about the new Jurassic Park tribute store.